Hi, I'm Claude from Wilderness Skills. I'm going to talk about this daypack I'm carrying. It's a daypack from Tasmanian Tiger. It's the Trooper Light Pack 22. Let me show you how it looks like. It's a really light daypack. It weighs only 800 grams. But let me tell you a little bit more about the details of the daypack. As you probably already guessed by the name, Tasmanian Tiger Trooper Light Pack 22. This pack holds 22 liters. The measurements of the pack is approximately 53 centimeters high, 24 in width, and about 14 centimeters in depth. As I said before, the pack only weighs 800 grams. And that's due to Tasmanian Tiger's own fabric. It's called a T-square rib. It's almost the same as the normal rip-stop nylon. So this means that if you punch a hole in it, it won't rip or tear really long. It will just stay in one of these small squares. So that is really nice about this backpack. Let's take a look at the details. Let's start here on the top. We have 4 rows of pals where you can attach mullet compatible gear, and there's also 4 eyes made of string where you can attach a sleeping pad or a small sleeping bag. The lid also has a big pocket with 2 zippers. You can see here, really big and really deep. The lid has sewn in these 2 panels of cloth, which means that the lid will not fall open totally when you open both zippers. It will be held in this position, so all your equipment you have down here will stay in here and be secure. That's a really nice detail. Also here in the bottom of the pockets there is a small hook where you can put keys or whatever you want. Zippers are running really smooth, and I really like these zippers here. They're also equipped with a piece of 550 cord, so they are really easy to use. Continuing on the front of the lid, there is a piece of Velcro panel, so you can attach a name tag or morale patches. And as you can see, there is this orange panel. Really good if you're walking around in the outdoors. It's the hunting season, or if you just want to be more visible. It's attached by 4 hooks here on the lid and on the bottom. Really easy to put on and take off. There's some elastic string here. Let me just take it off like this. And let's continue down here on the front of the daypack. Again, you have 4 rows of pals. You have the buckle securing the lid, and down here on the bottom is reinforced with some heavy-duty cloth, so you don't damage the finer nylon material on the backpack itself. On this side, you can see there is a small open pocket. There's a hole down here for drainage, and there is a compression strap. Also in the bottom there's a small handle, or you can use this to attach other types of equipment, like if you have a trekking pole or something. You can place that here in the small handle and secure it with the compression strap. This is a ½ liter nalgene bottle. It fits perfectly here when the backpack is totally filled up. On the other side it's identical with the handle and the pockets and the compression strap. Here I have a 1 liter nalgene bottle, and you can press this in the daypack. You can condense it in, let me say it like this. It is pretty hard to get in and out, but there is room for it. But this also gives me the chance to show you the length, or let me say the lack of length on the compression strap. It can just barely go around this 1 liter nalgene bottle, so that's something to be aware of, that the compression strap isn't that long. So if you want to carry large items here, you might have a problem. On this side there is also a exit for the drinking system. I really like this. It's covered by a heavy-duty rubber lining, which secures and covers the hole here, so water won't run into it if it's raining or something. Let's continue to the back side. Really nice carrying system. You can adjust the two straps here on top of the shoulders, and they can be secured with some elastic band. Going further down, you have a D-ring on each side, and then you have a chest strap, which also has some elastic band in it. Continuing further down, there are two quick releases covered again by elastic bands. You can just pull up on this tab, and then you have access to your quick release. Really nice if you're stuck, or if you're just so tired that you don't have the energy to take off your day pack. You can just use these quick releases, and they're secured by these rubber bands. And then we end down here with the waist strap. A thin piece of webbing with a simple buckle. The waist strap is detachable on both sides, so if you don't want to use it, you can just take it off. Me personally, I normally use waist straps when the pack is about 30 liters or more. When it's below 30 liters, I rarely use them, but I know people who use them all the time, so it's a good idea that you can either keep them on or take them off as you like. Let's open the backpack. So we have a storm flap here, secured by some string, and again a extra security measure here. Really long piece of webbing and buckle, so you can have an even higher load than I have in already. Let me take out the sleeping bag here, so we can see what's inside. Inside the Trooper Light Pack, it's just a regular room. There is nothing fancy inside here. The only thing which is apart from the regular room is there is a small sleeve here for your drinking system. It holds a 3-liter drinking system, and then there is a piece of Velcro where you can attach your drinking system to, or you can attach it to this really small string here. That's it for the inside of the day pack. My own experiences with this day pack is actually quite positive. I've been using this for some time now, walking around in Arizona, and the 22 liters is perfect for me for a day hike. If I'm staying out longer, 2 or 3 days, I might prefer 30-35 liters, depending on where I'm going. But 22 liters for a day hike is quite okay for me, and I'm normally been carrying about 10 kilograms in this bag, including water. I had no problems carrying it. It was sitting really well on my back. Didn't have any pains in the shoulders, and I really like the adjustment possibilities here. And when you have adjusted your straps, they will stay in place. So that's really nice. One of the things that I don't like about the day pack is the choice of materials, or the choice of buckles all over the day pack. Normally, when you use buckles from ITW, Nexus on the more expensive packs, it has like a certain sound. If you listen to this, it's like that's not the right sound, if you know what I mean. It sounds like cheap plastic, actually. Possibly the buckles are totally okay, but I can see that they are really soft, and it might have an impact if when I'm using it in really cold weather. They might break a little bit more easy than normal buckles. You can even hear it on the hip belt. It's like, yeah, it just sounds like the material is just a little bit too flimsy. Again, the hip belt here is also really soft. But apart from this, and I have to say that I have had no problems at all with any of the buckles. They worked perfectly, and the same goes with the zippers. Really nice running zippers. I had no problems with the daypack at all. I have to say that, but I'm a little bit concerned about the buckles, as I mentioned. So I can still give my best recommendations for this daypack. I've been using it a lot, and I didn't regret using it. So that's what I had to say about the Tasmanian Tiger Trooper Light Pack 22. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.